So what's up, everybody? So lately it's been hot and raining, so it's been kind of hard for me to get this car done. You know, last week we were able to do the quarter, do the doors, put them in epoxy, and that's about it. Since we've been doing this in the driveway, it's kind of making it difficult. So what I did is I was thinking about it, and I looked up like those inflatable paint booths and stuff. I don't know, things about them I didn't like is they look like they're really hard to clean. You know, I know when this paint gets sprayed, shit gets sticky. I'd imagine, you know, you put it away and you may never be able to open it again. So I was like, damn, maybe I can just build something. So what we're gonna do is I bought some lumber to build kind of like a pole barn in a sense, and it's only gonna be temporary until, you know, I get this car done. And you know, my house needs a porch and stuff, so I'll probably just use this wood to you know, build a porch, and I'll probably put, you know, the roof from this pole barn on top. You know, it'll get repurposed, so it won't be like a total loss or anything. And you know, it'll be about the same amount. Actually, it's gonna run a little bit less, and you know, the plastic that I'd be using for the sides and stuff is cheap, so I can just throw it away, you know, when I'm done. So I think in all it's gonna be a better, you know, deal. All the materials cost me about $1,000 though. That includes plastic for the sides, plastic for the floor, and that's enough plastic to re-plastic it one more time. If I put it up, take it down, put it up, you know, I got enough. That's a metal roof, that's the wood, that's everything, and that's the wood at 2021 prices, and this shit's expensive as hell. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, so this wood and then these boards that I have laying on the ground, $450 or $15. I'll have a list of what wood I'm using, but I have these 4x4s for corners, and for the middle they're 12 footers, and I have some 2x6x12s, and just some regular 2x4s to hold the plastic. But this is going to be basically where it's going to lay, and it's pretty much where I've been working on the car, sanding it and stuff. There's some shade. I can still be able to turn in here and, you know, drive straight through if I have to. So it's about the flattest spot I have in my property, believe it or not. So until this car is done, I'm gonna have this thing up. We'll put this up today, and then after that, after this car is done, I'm gonna buy a tractor and I'm gonna knock all these trees over and try to flatten this out somewhat. But that'll be a while. It'll be the end of the year. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so what I did here is I went around the corners, banged in rebar, 12 feet wide, measured down to 24, measured across again to 12, squared it up. And then I decided I was gonna go in about 6 inches with my 4x4s, so that it roughly has a little bit of an overhang, maybe of 3 inches on each side, maybe 4 inches on each side. So this will eventually be 24 by 12 roof, but the inside will probably be 11 by 23, which should be plenty enough. And what I'm doing is digging down 3.5 feet. I'm using this 2x4 marked out right here. 3.5 feet. I'll go dig it, tamp it down, make sure it's 3.5 feet. Throw my 4x4 in there, level it out, add dirt. Use the rebar to like push the dirt in and some water. It makes them pretty sturdy. So let me knock out this next one and we'll continue here. Start digging the hole, making sure it's 3.5 feet deep. What I'm going to do here is lay the 2x6 down on the ground and then split the end in the middle here as if it was up in the air, mark it up, put some screws in it, and just pre-do everything on the ground. So after getting all the poles in there, see, it's kind of on an angle a little bit, but it'll be all right. It'll let the water run off because they're all at 3.5 feet out of the ground. So it should be all angled a little bit to run to this corner over here and off to the side over by the garden. So it should be all right. All right, so I got one side up. 2x6s are in there. So after that one's centered, this one I just put in the bottom 2 screws and it's split on the 4x4. Since I know that one's in the middle, I'm gonna carry it to the top and then screw it in and put it in the middle of the board.
As you can see, I'm able to successfully do this by myself, and this did only take an afternoon to do, start to finish, digging the holes, putting the poles up, putting the roof on, everything. As you can see here, how I got the second one started, screwed some screws in, just rested it up there, and then slowly walked it up while being on the far end, always pushing to my left, to make sure it stayed tight. Then screw it in, come back, screw this left side in, and be done. Alright, so 4 Gatorades later, I have one half of it sort of done. I cheated right here and used these little brackets. Both sides. I gotta cut that top right there. It's a little high. But yeah, I'll put the galvanized roof on there tomorrow. I gotta put bracing in between up here, going across. I mean, like I said, it's only gonna be up for a month and a half. But I just figured I'd show you how I've been doing this. Just put that one in for now. Now we got good shelter. You can
stay out of the rain. So I don't have to worry about the sun, the rain. I don't have to sweat the weather anymore. I got plastic to put up on the sides. I even have more panel to put up on the sides if I really want. Maybe come down a little bit. So there's the old box Chevy. She's a beaut. Like and subscribe, and until next time, later.